Hi, and welcome to the video feed forward on weekly intriguing questions, which is the new project that we are going to do in HH in semester 2. And it's something that both Mr. M and I are really excited about because we think it's going to be an interesting yet fun project for you guys to do. So this video, in short, is just a quick review of the steps that you guys need to take before you present your given article. Alright, and more importantly, we have added one more step since we introduced this to you. And so that's the main reason of producing this video for you, just to show you what to do. Alright, so a quick review. I have given all of you the articles that you need to read before you present. And also I have shared all of these Google Docs that look just like this with you all with your questions. Okay, so again, step 1, what you need to do is open up your Google Drive, open up this Google document that I've shared with you, and before you read, you need to fill out the first two blocks here of the KWL chart. So what you know about the topic and what you want to know. So fill these out properly. And then step 2 would be to read the given article very carefully with your note-taking and such. And then after you read it, you will come back here, and this is the the most important part here, is what did you learn from your reading. So fill this out very carefully. Then scrolling down, the next part, you will need to find at least 5 vocabulary items from the text, write down the meanings, and then use each vocabulary item that you found in an example sentence. So we do not want you to just copy the sentence from the text. We want you to create your own sentences. Okay, but now we come to the new part that we have added since we introduced this project to you, which is we want you to add a snip of the reading text with your highlights. Okay, so basically what we need to do is open up the PDF of the book, and let's say that your topic is, does water travel down the drain in different directions in the southern and northern and southern hemispheres? So there's a myth going around that in places like Australia and New Zealand, that water travels the opposite direction down a drain. Interesting. So what you need to do is we will open up our snipping tool. Sorry, let me just close that. So we open up our snipping tool, and we want you to snip the article that you're going to read. Let's say this one here. Okay, we've snipped it. Now we're going to use this highlighter. So just as you would in one of your readers in HH, you're going to highlight the important parts of the text. So let's say here's a nice part, supposedly owing to a physical phenomenon called the Coriolis effect. Okay, so let's say, just as an example there, that's what I've highlighted from this paragraph here. That's just an example. So you need to do that throughout your given text. Okay, and then once you're done, you want to save it. So we'll just save it as snip 1. Okay, then you can close it. You can close the PDF as well. Now go back to your Google document, and here is where we want you to add that snip. So we need to go up here to Insert, Image. Okay, and then you need to make sure it's easiest if you save the snip onto your desktop. So here is mine, snip 1, and we're going to open it. And right there, it is on the Google document now. Now, of course, you may need to make it bigger if need be, so that we can all see it in class. And of course, if your text is a bit longer, for example, let's go back to it, you may need to do 2 or 3 different snips, for example. So let's say we were doing this article, which is 2 paragraphs. So I would have to come back, for example, and snip this part, and just basically do the same process again. So let's say I'm just choosing something just as an example. So I'm snipping this and highlighting this. Sorry, 1 second. There we go. Okay. So again, you're just doing the same process. So let's call this one snip 2. Close that. Close that. Okay. And then basically you want to second. I'm going to fixed position. Bring that up there like so. Now this is the only tricky part. You need to, sometimes Google Docs does this. As you can see, it's not very easy to add an image under another image. So sometimes you need to just play around with it like so. There we go. Now I'm below the original, or the first snip. And again, just follow the same process. Insert an image, snip 2 this time. Upload that. And then again, you can just play around with it, make it a little bit bigger if need be, so that we can see it on the new smart boards that we're going to get, I hope. And there you go. So you have your beautiful snips with your highlights that you will then present to us in class. Alright, so I hope this is helpful for you, and we again look forward to these projects in the second semester.